What's good, YouTube? It's your boys in the trap, and I'm back with another video, man. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. I will appreciate it. Today we got footage of T.I.'s son in jail goes viral. So without further ado, let's get straight to this video, man.
King Harris has been arrested after not appearing in court and some other things connected to his actions.
Another thing, I'm a free man. Stop, goddamn, I'm not locked up. I'm straight. I was, but I'm back, I'm straight.
I feel for T.I. and Tiny, parents who are doing the absolute best they can. T.I. said this would happen if he continued to go down this road.
It seems T.I.'s son, King Harris, cannot stop being an embarrassment to himself and his family. Imagine being arrested for one day and feeling like you've now arrived as the latest gangster in town. So after getting arrested last week, King was taken to the DeKalb County Jail, but that didn't stop him from posting, saying, "Another thing, I am a free man. Stop, goddamn, I am not locked up."
Another thing, I'm a free man. Stop, goddamn, I'm not locked up. I'm straight. I was, but I'm back, I'm straight.
His video blew up online, especially on Instagram, drawing attention and reactions from users, some of whom are supposedly gang members. One person even commented, acting like he did 25 to life, he probably didn't even eat lunch. People weren't exactly kind about this action. More Instagram users got in, with one saying he looks more like a cartoon character than a real person. Another added, "This guy finished his ultimate life mission. He's got nothing left to prove to himself." The whole situation seems to have turned into a joke for many. Now, if you missed what went down, reports say King Harris was pulling out of a gas station in a BMW on Monday when he almost hit a cop car. That's why the officer pulled him over. During the stop, the cop smelled weed and saw a gun on King's hip. After running his info, the cop found out King had a warrant for skipping court in Pickens County for past vehicle violations. That's where things got interesting. Turns out, the warrant was tied to an August 2022 incident where King was charged with speeding, driving on a suspended license, and driving under the influence. It's like history repeated itself. And now Harris is facing the consequences. Still, according to the officer, Harris cooperated throughout the situation. In his own words, "Mr. Harris was cooperative, and I removed the firearm from his hip with no issue. I then had Mr. Harris step out of the vehicle, and I detained him by placing handcuffs on him. I escorted Mr. Harris to my patrol vehicle, conducted a pat-down, and placed him into the rear of my vehicle." But Harris wasn't alone at the time of the arrest. He had a couple of friends with him, and they ended up getting charged for the possession of excessive marijuana. Wild, right? Fox 5 reports that in September 2024, Harris's arraignment notice was returned, meaning he likely didn't know about his court date, which led to the bench warrant. He was released to Pickens County after his arrest, and the warrant was lifted. Of course, people had plenty to say, especially since Harris's dad, T.I., is a well-known figure. One comment on Instagram summed up the general vibe. "This the type of life he wants. His dad continuously tries to school him, and he continuously wants to play the ghetto hood ninja." Another person commented, "Parents usually fail their kids, but this kid here failed his parents." And the one that really took the cake was someone saying, "T.I. right now, due to the nature of your atrocities, I'm gonna let you have a reflection period. Once you've had your epiphany, I'll provide the necessary funds to get you out of jail." It's almost like T.I. is catching some of the backlash from King's actions. Still, most people seem to think T.I. is genuinely doing his best to raise him right. Before this latest drama back in 2022, a similar thing happened. Ty, the Bring 'Em Out rapper, went on Instagram Live and didn't hold back in calling out his son. He said, "If he God and keep that ST up, he's going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'll be able to do about it," he said. "'Cause I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's going to turn out." T.I. also admitted that he's done everything he could to discipline King, but now it's up to him. "He done got all the whoopings and punishment," T.I. said. "Did everything as a child you could do to him. So now you're gonna have to go through it and get through it, and ain't nothing that me and mama or nobody else gonna be able to say about it." It's no secret that King Harris has been acting like he's living the gangster lifestyle for a while. There was even a point where he dissed his parents, claiming he was raised by his grandmother in the hood. But remember that one time at the Atlanta Falcons game when T.I. was set to perform? T.I. and Tiny were joking around with King, and Tiny let the truth slip. She said the only reason they dropped King off at his grandma's was that he used to cry to go there, not because he was left in the hood like he's been saying. A lot of folks think that when Tiny called him out for being a spoiled rich kid, King got embarrassed, especially since it all went down on Instagram Live. That public humiliation probably set him off and made him rebel even more, talking about standing on business.
I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that?
Ty has come a long way from his days in the streets, trading that life for success as a rapper and businessman, but what he probably didn't expect was to face a whole new struggle with his son. Just imagine raising your kid in a multi-million-dollar mansion, giving him everything, only to watch him grow up trying to act like he's from the hood.
My grandma, you know, we'll go to the house on like the weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's.
King, on the other hand, seems to be doing everything he can to separate himself from his dad's success and the comfortable life they've built. But instead of doing something productive, he's been getting into trouble, trying to prove he's some kind of gangster. His antics are wild. Remember when he allegedly threatened to pistol whip a Waffle House employee?
And you still talking inside though. You still talking inside though. Why you inside? You can't stop me from doing it.
Or the time he almost pulled a gun out of his backpack during an argument in an Atlanta parking lot. He even paid a homeless guy to do a hot chip challenge, knowing how dangerous it was. A challenge that ended up causing a young kid's death. Instead of just helping the guy, King thought it'd be funny to pull a stunt like that.
Which one?
Yeah, from here. Yeah, from here.
Alright, so. Oh, man, y'all, let's go.
King's reckless behavior didn't significantly go unnoticed, especially with the late Fulio, who wasted no time calling him out. Fulio took to Instagram and threw some shade, saying, "I don't get why Jit wanna be gangsta, you grew up with a silver spoon." That jab hit a nerve with King, and feeling disrespected, the 19-year-old clapped back on social media, challenging Fulio to step into the boxing ring with him.
Fulio, get your in the boxing ring. I want to speak on. Man, I hear a lot of these got so much to say when it's viral, but when I tell them in that boxing ring, everybody want to be hot.
King had been posting clips of himself training in the gym, showing off his boxing skills like he was gearing up to be the next Mike Tyson or something.
Mike Tyson, I'm mad. I've just been mad lately. I'm ready to get in there and punch somebody. Angry. I've been angry, and I'm waiting on one of these just apples to fix their mouth to get in that boxing ring.
But Fulio wasn't having it and didn't seem impressed by King's tough guy act. He fired back on his Instagram story with a sharp response warning, "I barely post or troll Nomo King. Find you something productive to do."
Hey man, if you guys new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. I will appreciate it. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next video, man. Peace.